This week, police were called to an immersive Willy Wonka experience in Glasgow.
Because instead of floating down a river of chocolate, families found themselves in a barely decorated warehouse that did not match the picture that advertised the event at a cost of £35 a ticket.
Joining us now, Michael Archibald, who was hired as an actor to play the role of Willy Wonka, and Elena Lockens, a mother who attended the event with her 2 children. Willy Wonka, can we start with you? Michael, what were you told that you were being hired to do and what happened?
So essentially, it was marketed as this overall kind of casting thing, and I expected something along the lines of theater play. It was supposed to be this wondrous land of immersive like magic and imagination, and to my surprise, it absolutely wasn't. There wasn't any notice on how many different Willy Wonkas there would be, because there was 3 in total, and it was for the fact that they wanted to keep switching us out and not really give us any breaks. But it was supposed to be a land of wonders. That's all.
A land of wonders, man. It looks like a sheet, 2 tables and a
land of wonders,
basket.
magic and imagination.
I need more than an imagination. Let's speak to sorry, I haven't... Alana, sorry, my dad.
It wasn't a world of imagination when you arrived. What was it like?
Disaster.
No, it sure wasn't. It was... yeah, just as Michael says, you know, a pretty sparsely decorated warehouse, you know, a few kind of props around for children to get pictures. Yeah, just it wasn't the immersive experience that was described on their website, that was for sure.
On a serious note...
And there was no chocolate.
On a serious note, your son... is a massive Willy Wonka fan, and this was a big thing, and 35 quid is 35 quid. You must feel very let down and very devastated on his behalf, Alana.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, my son has autism as well, so it really could have went the opposite way. You know, his dad and I managed to sort of, you know, keep the smiles and try and make it as happy as we could for him, but you know, it really could have resulted in a complete and utter meltdown for him.
What do you want from the... I mean, we've got the shot, haven't we, of the guy apologising.
Yeah. Should we just listen?
How you apologise for that is beyond it.
This is the director of the company who organised it, House of Illuminati, Billy. Let's just hear what he had to say to, well, families and people who turned up.
Truly, you know, so sorry to everybody for, you know, the sheer and utter disappointment. We did try to continue the event in the best manner in which we could. However, again, I am deeply disappointed.
Deeply disappointed? There wasn't any chocolate. Did you get your money back?
Not as yet. I've received an email saying that the refund is on its way, but so far I've checked my account and it's not there yet.
Do me a favour, Alana, because you know what I'm like. If you don't get that money, come back to me. Michael, as an actor, have you been paid?
No, and actually, I have some new news. Turns out all of the hired staff, so the prop managers, the people who were setting up the actual place, worked 3 12-hour shifts for 3 days straight and weren't paid a penny.
Billy Coull, you might have the flu, but that's not the way to treat both professional people, and I'm not being disrespectful to you, Michael, I genuinely mean this, but also kids. And that link that you said, Alana, about your son, what it meant to him, you know? Utterly disgusting.
Michael, what have they told you? I mean, is it still running? Are your services no longer required?
So they have absolutely cut contact with all of the actors. They aren't talking to any of us. Nobody's responding to emails. Nobody's given their phone numbers either. And we've gotten absolutely nothing.
This is red rag.
They're really directing everything towards...
Michael, this is red rag do a bull to Jeremy Kyle. If you look at your screen, ladies and gentlemen, on one side will be what Alana and Michael and everybody was promised, and on the other side is what they got. Brilliant. Great. Looks fantastic on the right. That's worth 35 quid, isn't it? No chocolate, 1 woman and some stairs. Look at it on the left. That's a joke. And it isn't right. Billy Coull. Oh, dear. You need to repay people, doesn't he, Alana? Is your son all right?
He is, as I say, you know, his dad and I, we tried to kind of make the most of the situation, you know, kept up the sort of the smiles, you know.
Is that
to
experience anywhere else, Alana? Is there a Willy Wonka a show or anything anywhere else?
Well, no, and that was the very reason that, you know, I decided to, you know, to sort of splurge on the tickets because, you know, it was a sort of one-off event, and I thought, you know, we might never get an opportunity like that again. As I say, the way the website described it, it sounded, you know, absolutely spectacular.
Alana, I'll get told off for
and
this,
at
but
£35 a ticket.
I'll get told off for this. I don't care. If there is one in London or whatever, I will purchase a ticket for your family, OK? We'll do what we can, I promise you. I'll do it myself, all right? I promise you.
That
all right?
so
we'll keep in touch with you, I promise.
Michael, Alana, thank you both so much. I think we could say, I've learnt from earlier, that the Willy Wonka experience was pony and trap.
Hey!